All right, what's going on, everyone? How's everybody doing today? Okay, make sure we are good to go. So, what's up, everyone? Antoine Thomas here with the High Value Agent, and I am excited today to talk about something that is critical in today's market: how to double your business with just 45 minutes a day. Okay, so, and by the way, everything we're going to talk about today is going to be practical. It's not theory. And you can deploy it immediately into your business to make 2023, 2024, 2025. It doesn't matter the year for you to have an incredible business growth and really just 45 minutes a day. Okay. So now I want to start with saying in my beginning of my career, when I started in real estate, I was the agent that would cold call, call FSBOs, working internet leads, nurturing my SOI, all that good stuff. Like that was what I quickly learned as a new agent. That was like the path I needed to take to generate new opportunities for myself, right? And at times, as I was growing my business, I found myself like chasing business a lot and at times running in circles because I was unsure what lead sources I should be spending the most time working, right? And the reality is we all want more freedom in our business. We all want to have more clarity in our business. We all want to understand that if I put my time and energy and effort focusing on this one thing, I'm going to get this return, right? And I was at that point where I needed to make a change. I needed to do something because I was doing business. I was very thankful to help a lot of families right out the gate. But once I started really tracking, where is my business coming from? And learning that, okay, well, I'm getting 50% of my business from that lead source, or I'm getting 70%, return on this or on that I needed to then double down or do more of that. That was where I actually started getting freedom in my business. So today we're going to dive right into the actionable things you need to do today to double your business. Now, it's going to be simple, but it will not be easy. So I want to make that very clear. And with growth requires tension. So when I was telling you that I wanted to increase my productivity, I wanted to increase it with people that knew me, they liked me, and they trusted me. And not just as a person, but as a professional, right? Now, the strategy that we're going to really dive into today is going to work not only for like new agents, but it's going to work great for veterans as well. Like if you have a pretty decent sized past client list, this is going to work great for you. But even if you're a new agent, it's going to work great as well. I would say if you have a past client list, you'll probably get a quicker increase, or you'll see the results maybe faster. However, if you're watching this and you are a new agent, I don't want you to be, disgruntled or feel like, oh, this isn't for me. Listen, every single veteran agent that you speak with will tell you that this is the one thing they wish they would have done when they first started. Okay. Now, I believe that growth is going to come from three things. It's going to come from having clarity, having your priorities, and then taking focused action. So that leads me into lead generation. Lead generation. We control three things in this realm. The first thing is who we choose to follow up with. The second thing is by what frequency are we following up with those people, and the intensity level as to which we're following up. Okay. What is the intensity level? So let's break down the who. The who is simple. The who is simple. For this strategy to work, I need for you to create a list of 50 people, 50 people. And this is something that on our team, we call it our A team, okay? We call it our A team. Give me 1 second. There we go. We call it our A team. These are going to be people who know you, like you, trust you, or maybe they've done a real estate deal with you. They've done a real estate transaction with you. Now, let's say you have 100 past clients, okay? I need you to go through and narrow it down to the ones that you feel confident that would send you a referral. Not all of that 100 are you going to feel confident that they're going to send you a referral. If they've already sent you a referral, as a past client, definitely add them to that list, okay? Now, if you don't have enough past clients, maybe again, you're a newer agent or you're a brand new agent, then I want you to pull from anybody who is giving you a referral, like anybody who, and by the way, these people that they referred to you, you didn't even have to close them yet. It could have just been, Jane Doe sent you her sister, and the fact that she sent you a referral, even though you didn't close them, I want you to add her to that group, okay, to your 18, all right? Now, put those two lists together and hopefully you have 50 people. And if you still don't, then go through your SOI and add people who are most likely in a position to give you a referral. So let me break that down. It could be people who typically work in a capacity that they could run into people that could use our help. It could be like a divorce attorney, financial advisors, could be maybe like somebody at your church, intake at an assisted living facility, could be maybe, I don't know, it could be maybe even like sports team coaches in your local community, but somebody who you believe would run into people that could refer your way. Some other good ones could be like lenders and title companies, maybe inspectors, stuff like that, okay? So add them to that list if you don't have 50 yet. Now, studies suggest that you are more likely to get a referral from your weak ties versus your strong ties. A strong tie is it exists between close-knit members, maybe with frequent interactions such as like family, close friends, and the weak ties are people that you are more distant in regards to social relationships and you're not as frequent in regards to your interactions. Maybe they're like an acquaintance or something like that, okay? So I say that to say the people on this list do not have to be your best friends, okay? They do not have to be your best friends. Now, that is the who. That is the who. 50 people, past clients that you believe will give you a referral or that have already sent you a referral. People from your SOI that if you don't have 50 from that list, people in your SOI who are most likely in a position to give you a referral, or just anybody who has actually given you a referral before, okay? So we wanna make it very simple to get you up to that 50, okay? Now, let's break down the frequency. Let's actually get into how often you should reach out to people, because frequency and consistency matters. What you may already do now, or what you should be doing is, you probably heard of it before, you should be calling like past clients or SOI at least once a quarter. Well, the strategy is to call this list once per quarter, all right? Once per quarter. And the reason why we do it once per quarter versus once per month is that a phone call is high intensity and you can overwhelm them if you are doing it more than once a month because of the frequency and the intensity. For example, if you were to make the phone call once per month versus once per quarter is what the strategy is. Call once per quarter. If you were to call once per month, which a call is high intensity, then you could easily run out of stuff to talk about and or overwhelm them, because again, you're making that phone call once per month. You call somebody today, hey, how's your family? How's everything going, right? That initial phone call, will go well, right? 30 days later, you do it again. Hey, how's your family doing? Like, oh, they're doing good. I just spoke with you. We're doing good. And then the third month, you do it again. It's like, it can be overwhelming to the person you're talking to. And we do not want to do that, okay? Now, you may think, well, what do I say when I make that phone call? Because again, We're going to do it 1 call per quarter, 1 call per quarter, not 1 per month, 1 call per quarter. So what can you talk about? I want you to do 1 client appreciation party once per quarter. And you're going to make that phone call is going to be based around you inviting them to that appreciation party. So that 1 call per quarter, there's going to be four calls a year. You're going to be inviting them to a client appreciation party. Now that phone call is very easy to have. And it's pretty fun too, because again, you're inviting them to a client appreciation party. Excuse me. So you're now connected with them via the phone call once per quarter. And that call is to invite them to appreciation parties. So now, what do we do with the other 2 months in the quarter? What do we do with the other 2 months? Well, let's break down the intensity. Because again, we want to be frequent. But if you're going to frequently be reaching out, the intensity levels have to vary. So let's break down that intensity. So now, month 2 of the quarter, we're going to lower the intensity level. If we call them, let's say January, to invite them to a client appreciation party, then in February, I want you to connect with them via a social platform. And that can be Facebook, Instagram, it could be TikTok, it could be it doesn't matter, okay? But connect with them via a social media platform. And by the way, if you're not adding past clients or SOI or people that have sent you referrals to Facebook, adding them as friends or Instagram, you're dropping a ball. Okay. Social media is such a those are powerful platforms. So you have to make sure you're doing that. Every time you help a client, they close on a home, even before, as soon as you meet with a client and there's an agreement in place for you to help them, for you to be their agent, you should be adding them on Facebook. Hell, if they come in, if it's a lead or somebody coming in, you should just be adding them to social media. So that needs to be a given. All right, let's get back to it. So these people, your past clients or your people, this A team, this group of 50 people who are advocates of you, this A team, if you added them to social media, you will be seeing them post about family, maybe updates about their life, maybe something they're proud of. When that happens, you want to make sure you like and comment on that post. Now, they're making the post because they want a dopamine hit, right, from the likes and the comments. Like and comment on their post, and that comment has to be a question. It has to be a question. Let me give you an example. Like, let's say, like my past client, somebody who's sent me a referral who's in my A team, they make a post that they just had a, they just went on a vacation. Just got back. So they made a post sharing all the beautiful photos and really just, hey, this is where we went. It was fun. Awesome, right? I'm going to like or heart the post, and then I'm going to comment. And in my comment has to have a question. So I could say, looks like you had a fantastic time. You got to tell me, which hotel did you stay at? Because we're thinking about possibly going somewhere or maybe there as well. Don't have to overcomplicate it. You just add a comment, but it also has to have a question in it, okay? Now, by doing that, it's going to accomplish a few things. Number one, it's going to, you're going to connect with them. That dopamine hit that they're going to get from you liking their post and then you commenting, you are now connected to that feeling and that dopamine hit that they just got. So you are connected to a positive feeling. So in other words, now you own 15 to 30 seconds of their mind share. at that moment. And it's a positive feeling. It's a positive thought. Okay. Very, very important. Now the intensity level is knocked down a notch versus making the phone call that you did month one. So now we have made another connection with them in the second month, and it's via social media. And that post that they're making, you're engaging with them, you're asking a question to connect with them further, and you're gaining more mind share just in that simple strategy. Okay. But there's more, because that's just for February. The next month, we're going to lower the intensity level even more. We're going to lower it even more. So what we're going to do is we're going to send a simple video text in that third month of the quarter. This is a third reach out in that quarter, and it's going to be a video text. You could do a text message. I highly recommend a video text because, again, when you're talking about the communication levels, you have, your tonality, you have, your body language, and then you have your words, right? You can really connect more through video than you can just through, a text, if that makes sense. So if you can send a video text, I highly recommend it. If you don't want to do a video text, fine, just send a simple text, that would do, okay? Now, what should the text be about? What should the text be about? It could be as simple as you being in a neighborhood, maybe showing a property to one of your current buyers, and they live nearby, okay? They live nearby. So after the showing, you could literally hop on your phone, send a video text, and a video text just says something like, "Hey, John, this is obviously Antoine. Just wanted to let you know, man, and I'm over in the neighborhood, and I maybe think about you, and just got done showing a buyer property not too far from you. So hope all is well. Hope you and the family are doing great. Just anything in the world that you need, just want to let you know I'm always here to support you. Hope to talk to you soon. You take care." Now, very simple video text, and it doesn't even have to be that long, right? It could be much shorter, but that video text will accomplish a few things. Number one, it's gonna remind them that I am still in real estate. I'm still a real estate agent, and I'm active. I got a buyer. I'm doing things, right? I'm making moves. I'm still active. It's also going to demonstrate that I know the area. Okay. It also will let them know that I have buyers looking in their area, in their neighborhood, in their subdivision, in their community. Okay. And then most importantly, it's going to show that I care about them and I actually value them, because people want to be valued. People want to know that you care. People don't care about what you know until they know you care about them, right? So I accomplished all those things by that video text. And again, the intensity level has been lowered. So month one, call. Month two, a social media engagement via like a like or heart on a post of theirs. And again, doesn't matter if it's Facebook, IG, or TikTok. Like it, leave a comment. The comment has to have a question, okay? And then now, the third month, I am sending a video text, letting them know I was thinking about them. If they need anything in the world, let me know. And I'm out, doing work, all that good stuff, okay? Now, that's 12 personalized touches with consistent frequency and varied intensity. Very simple strategy. Now, here's the cadence, because you're probably wondering, well, how am I going to, how am I going to do this in my busy schedule? I got you right here. All right. So this is what we do on our team. The week that the 15th falls in, and this is once per month, the week that the 15th falls in, month one, you're going to call 10 people per day that week. Okay? 10 people, 10 calls per day that week. Let's say you talk to Each person picks up and you're talking to them for, I don't know, 2-3 minutes. Because again, the call is just you checking in on them. It doesn't have to be nothing crazy, right? So you're doing that. It doesn't take that long to do. And majority of the time, if you call 10 people in that one day, maybe about 30% of them, 3 of them, maybe 4 will actually pick up, because the time you're calling, they could be at work, but you're going to make the call. Okay. And then you can leave a voicemail, by the way. Like if you make that call, you can leave a voicemail and just let them know, hey, this is the reason why I'm calling. Was thinking about you. Hope all is well. All that good stuff. Okay. Month 2. And by the way, that's 1 week, 10 calls in that 1 week, the week where the 15th falls in. Month 2, like and comment with a question, 10 per day that week to get to 50. And then month 3, you're going to send out the same thing, 10 video texts per day that week. Now, month 3, when we're talking about send out the 10 video texts per day that week, you're probably wondering, what, am I going to be in everybody's neighborhood or, all that good stuff? Listen, I gave you an example of what you could talk about when you're doing that video text. The example was about you coming from a showing. It doesn't have to be you coming from a showing or you having to be in their neighborhood. For example, it could be that there was just could be anything that it reminded you of that person. And you're sending a video text just saying, hey, I was thinking about you today. So-and-so happened and it made me think about you. Just wanted to let you know I'm here for you. Hope you and the family are doing well, all that good stuff. So it doesn't have to actually you be out showing property for you to send a video text. That was just an example. Because I know some people are like, well, how am I supposed to do 10 a day? Listen, I just gave you another example, okay? Now, doing this should take you 45 minutes at most in those weeks, 45 minutes at most. And doing this will keep you top of mind when their coworker is thinking about selling their home, when their friend is thinking about selling their home or buying a home, when their family member is thinking about, buying an investment property. It's going to keep you top of mind in real estate, okay? 45-minute commitment per day. You will accomplish that, okay? So I'm going to recap this. The who. Generate a list of 50 people. We call it our A team. People who know you, like you, and trust you, and has done real estate or has done a real estate transaction with you. If you don't have enough people, then you can go through your, obviously go through your past client list first, go through your SOI, people that you believe will send you a referral or are in a position to send you a referral. Maybe people that work as a divorce attorney, like people that are going to run into people that could send you a referral. And then people who have actually sent you a referral. You should be able to get to that 50 fairly easy, okay? And then the frequency is going to be, it is once a month, but the intensity level is going to vary. So month 1 is going to be a phone call. Month 2 is going to be the social media, like and comment with a question. And then month 3 is going to be the video text. Intensity levels drop high, mid, low, okay? The whole point of this is that how can we stay top of mind without overwhelming and maybe even annoying people that are advocates of us, right? This is about going deep and not wide in our business. This is about following a strategy that gives us business wealth, because the return will be extraordinary. A 45-minute commitment to double your business. This is about business freedom, business wealth. And think about it. One of the general rule of thumbs we talk about on our team is if you do such a good job in doing this strategy, every one person in that 50 list, that A team should send you at least 2 referrals. And we're not even talking about repeat business, but at least 2 referrals. Now your phone is ringing, and now you having to ring other people's phones as much. That's going from having to cold call, outbound prospecting, like maybe calling FSBOs or door knocking or all that stuff. You can now supplement that and get more inbound opportunities from you following the strategy. I will never say stop cold calling, stop door knocking, stop calling FSBOs, expires, doing open houses. I will never say stop doing that, because that is critical in anyone's business to be doing that. And the market requires you to take action in doing those things. But if we're talking about over the length of your career, building business wealth and getting to the point where you can do 30 to 50 deals a year just off of, a referral-based business, this is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. Okay. So how to double your business with just 45 minutes a day. If you have any questions, if you want the notes that, excuse me, the notes or the SOPs on how to do it, then reach out to me. We can get that over to you. And because again, it's all about keeping it simple. I find too many times that the reason why we don't stick to something or we're inconsistent is because we want to overcomplicate things. Okay. We want to, we get the shiny object, syndrome. We try one thing for a day, it doesn't work, or we don't believe it works. And then we try something else and we jump around and we never really make progress or build momentum in our business. So if you need this and it is simplified, okay, if you need this, reach out to us and we can get you this breakdown that way, or just rewatch this webinar. So, all right, you guys, sure this was impactful. We will be doing another one here soon. And until next time, until I see you guys on the next one, you guys take care, stay safe, and I'll continue to bring value your way. See ya.